Sure.
Okay. Erica from Derry would like, her question is on the Constitution. Erica.
Actually, my husband Michael here.
Michael Ann. Can you hear me? Am I loud enough? Thank you. All right. I speak publicly, so you don't usually use a microphone. I wanted to ask you about the Constitution. I've been traveling a lot for work recently. Maybe some people think I work for a big bad company in the pharmaceutical world. I'm really proud. I've been doing biomedical research for almost 20 years, and I'm only 40 right now. Last week I turned on the news and I saw that we actually launched an act of war against Libya. Did a little bit of background research on there, and when I saw what President Obama had done, I've been a huge critic of his, so I'm sticking up here for him for a second. I went back and read the 1973 War Powers Act. He informed Congress within 2 days. That made it legal by legislation. However, an act of war, if you look at Article 1 of the Constitution in Section 8, Article 1 does not refer to the President. It refers to the Congress. President Obama went to the UN and took orders from the UN. I'm wondering, when are we going to hold him responsible to the Constitution? He took an open oath.
Congress was in session until Thursday of last week, and then we all flew back home for our district work periods. Saturday, the President initiated airstrikes. I have a great concern and problem with the fact that he went to the UN and not to your representatives and our Congress. And if you look at what he said in 2007 as a senator, he said this specific act is not allowed under the Constitution. So we are going to engage in a constitutional dialogue on this particular issue. I question not only the fact that he didn't talk to Congress ahead of time, but he's going to have to come for an appropriation. So far on day one, we spent $100 million. We don't have a clear mission, and we don't have a clear end game. And we don't have what I think people would ask for, which is long-term debate before we do what we just did. And while my heart goes out to the people of Libya who are being oppressed, and there's no question that that's happening, our country needs to realize that right now we're on two fronts. Adding a third front without the express consent of Congress was wrong.